about it before. I hate it.
What?
I hate that people think that like I should be dating somebody else.
The haters.
And I'm not. When I look at Khalyla, I think she's lucky to be dating me.
I think so too. No, and I feel that way. I don't think for 1 second like, oh, I'm
kidding. No, baby, we're equally. I'm blessed. We make a good team. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have 70% of the things I have right now without her. I'm being real. This is the honest truth. The trajectory. How do you say it?
Trajectory.
The trajectory.
Good enough.
I'm not gonna fuck it. I'm gonna say it. Trajectory. Mm-hmm. The trajectory. Mm-hmm. The trajectory of my life is the way it is because of Khalyla's foundation. Because no, it's not. It's even little things like when I, a couple years ago, I was outside this audition. I wasn't gonna go in, and she basically called me a pussy for not going in there. And I went in there and I booked the pilot because of her. This podcast, you should do one. I don't want to do one. No one's gonna care. She goes, you know what? I'm gonna buy the equipment anyway. She did that. All these things and all the things that are happening in my career has a lot to do with Khalyla in my life. I hated animals. I used to put bunny rabbits in the microwave. Like I didn't give a fuck, bro. And she introduced me to my fucking kids. Gunnar, Ming, Bobby Jr., and Gobi. And they're the light of my life.
I wouldn't give me that much credit. I think I just added a little bit of organization in your life, a little bit of structure, which is what you really desperately needed.
I've had girlfriends before go, let's get a dog. Go fuck yourself. I'll eat it. I'm being real. I'll fucking eat it. And they go, okay, we won't get one. Right? With her, it was because of Ming. She had a kitten when I first dated her, named Ming, who lives in my house now. Mm-hmm. And I was at her house in Long Beach. It was like the first night I was spending at her house. We hadn't had sex yet. And Ming was on my shoulder, sleeping. And she was like a little black and white fur ball. And she was on my shoulder, and I go, I'm going to squeeze it. I want to squeeze this until the fucking eyes pop out of it.
Jesus, no you didn't.
I didn't do it. But you know what? I want to get this pussy.
I will restrain my
I'm going to restrain myself.
It's true. I've written about this before, like in like my diary. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's only pretending to like cats because he wants to get inside me.
Right.
Because I don't think that he genuinely liked them at that time.
And then one day she goes, I don't know if she was going out of town or something, but she goes, can Ming stay at your house and can you take care of Ming? And I go, I'm seeing this girl. I like her a lot. I'm gonna do it. And one day, I'm just sitting there watching TV or playing video games, and Ming just looks at me, and she goes, meow, hi.
Whoa.
Right? And she walks up to me, starts purring, and I touched it, and then we locked eyes. And I bonded to it. Mm-hmm. And I go, I like this little girl. And she became a friend. Oh. And then a lover. Not in a sexual, but like I loved her. Oh. And then I go, I love Ming so much. She needs a friend. So we got Gunnar. Mm-hmm. We went to the fucking place. The Auschwitz for fucking animals. What was it called?
Pasadena Humane Society.
That's what I call it.
That's its other name.
Right?
Yeah.
And I remember I saw Gunnar in the cage. And he wasn't the cutest one. But I remember Gunnar, he was a kitten. And he got on his knees, he walked up to the thing, and he put his head to the side, and he goes, what's that? Like that. And I go, that's it. Gunnar's the best. And then we got...
Bobby Jr.
I know, babe. I'm just doing it for drama.
Come on.
Babe, I need it for drama.
This is good.
Okay.
Anticipation.
And then your fireman buddy goes, we found a kitten. It's going to die. Do you know how small it was?
Oh, yeah. He had barely opened his eyes.
Yeah. We brought that fucker home. We breastfed. No, we didn't breastfeed it. We fed it. What do we do? We fed it every 2 hours from a bottle.
Not from a nipple. Yeah.
I tried to put my nipple. Nothing comes out.
What's happening?
I fed her pus for... Little pus came out. But, and that little guy grew up, and that little guy used to hate me. He just didn't like me. It doesn't matter. Unconditional love is what they call it. I gave it unconditional love. And now when I play video games, Fallout 4 right now, it just sleeps on my, you know.
They're just all around him.
All around
3
me.
cats and a dog.
And then the dog came into my life, and I'm like, you know what? This is my future. This is the trajectory of my life. And I'm going to open up an animal sanctuary one day.
That's our plan.
That's our plan. And I'm going to harbor animals.
Harbor.
And the sick ones, we're going to still love it. We're not going to try to nurse it, but we'll legally put it to sleep.
No.
And then we'll eat them.
Oh,
Gotta have a little Asian in there.
Yeah. Get a little Asian.
Little
in there.
Asian.
No.
Yeah.
That's what they do, like in the I call them coctagons in the Philippines, like in the
Coctagon?
Yeah, when the cockfighting. The losing chicken is what they use to like mop up the blood of the coctagon, but then they always eat the chicken. That chicken then goes to the winner, the winning chicken's owner, and then they barbecue it outside. So there's a barbecue outside.
Stop.
Come to the Philippines.
Stop.
Yeah.
I think I completely misunderstood what you're saying. So let me just this is what you're saying.
Yeah.
2 cocks are fighting, chickens. The one that loses,
Yeah.
does that mean they're dead?
They're dead. Yeah, because they have
So some asshole takes the carcass of the guy that died
Oh yeah.
and then wipes the fucking arena, the blood arena with it, the body?
That's what I grew up watching. I mean, this is just what you see when you grow up in a country like that. And yeah, but then we eat it afterwards.
You eat it afterwards?
We do.
Waste it. Yeah.
What
You
happens?
can't waste it.
What happens to the winner?
The winner then
fighting,
goes home. No, usually no, because they've been injured to some extent. Like at least my cousin's chickens, they get to rest. And, you know, it's really a fucked up life they live because they have to be in isolation to build that type of aggression.
Yeah. These guys are leaving now.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.